All right. Again, we want to subtract and simplify, not add. So subtract and simplify. So here we see that we have uncommon denominators, right? We've got a 4 and an 8. So I need to rewrite this fraction. So I want to ask myself, 3 over 4 is equal to what over 8? Well, I can multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. What I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So that gives me 6 over 8. So I can rewrite this as 6 over 8 minus 5 over 8. And that will give me 1 over 8. Alright, next one here, we've got 3 and 16. Those are not common denominators. And neither one of them share a common factor. So if you notice that the denominators do not share a common factor, then we can just multiply those denominators to get our LCM. So our least common multiple here for 3 and 16 is actually going to be 48. So 2 over 3 equals to something over 48. I need to multiply the denominator by 16. What I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So that's going to be 32 over 48. Same thing with my 3 over 16. I want to write that with a 48 in the denominator. So that's going to be 16 times 3. What I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So that's 3 times 3. So that's going to give me 9 over 48. So I can rewrite this equivalent fractions, 32 over 48 minus 9 over 48, and that's going to give me 23 over 48. And we won't be able to simplify that any further. 23 is prime. All right, 5 over 6 minus 8 over 12. So here we notice that the denominators actually share a multiple. 6 times 2 would give us 12. So I only need to change the first fraction. So 5 over 6 is equal to something over 12. Well, 6 times 2 will give me 12. What I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So that's going to be 5 times 2, which will give me 10. So I can rewrite this as 10 over 12 minus 8 over 12, which will give me 2 over 12. We see that both the numerator and the denominator share a factor of 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 12 divided by 2 is going to be 6. And so our answer here is going to be 1 over 6. All right, next example here. We see that, again, the denominators are going to share a factor. So I've got 4 over 5 minus 8 over 10. 5 times 2 is going to be 10, so that's already a multiple there. So I only need to change that first fraction again. So 4 over 5 equals something over 10. 5 times 2 is going to be 10. What I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. 4 times 2, so that's 8 over 10. So this is going to give me 8 over 10 minus 8 over 10, which is 8 minus 8 over 10. This is going to actually give me 0 over 10, right? And 0 divided by anything is just going to be 0.